Hey everybody, it's Ted here. Today I got a little quick video for you. I want to talk about hidden sugars in the food that we eat. You notice in the P90X program it talks about using lots of fresh fruits and vegetables. Something that we learned a few years ago, most everything that's in a package or a can has added sugar. It's almost like the legal drug that food companies can put into products. So the hidden sugars can actually kill your results. So we're going to look at a few things here that have sugars and have don't. Now the first thing that we're going to look at coming up is some soy milk and rice milk. And you'll notice the one on the left has 6 grams of sugar, on the right none. The left has 90 calories, the right has 40. One has 10 carbs, one has 2. That little bit of a difference can be quite dramatic in your diet. Here's low-fat yogurt. Notice it has 5 grams of sugar, but that's not added sugar. That's lactose from the milk, but it's no fat. This was an interesting one here. Chili ready tomatoes. Notice it says 35 calories and 0 fat. But when you look on the back, the third ingredient is corn syrup, and there's like 4 or 5 grams of sugar per serving. Not a good thing. Corn syrup and high fructose corn syrup. Tomatoes. Tomatoes generally don't have added sugar. You'll notice that there's no sugar on the ingredients, but it does have 2 grams of sugar per serving. That's just the natural sugar from the tomatoes, because after all, tomatoes are actually a fruit. I find salsas great for putting on eggs and things like that. Just make sure you find one that doesn't have sugar. It's hard to read this label. It says 1 gram of sugar. It's not added sugar. It's just purely what's in the tomatoes. Some will have lots of added sugar. Peanut butter is another one. This is just a natural peanut butter. It's peanuts and salt. It only has 1 gram of sugar. Some have 5, 6, 8, or 10, so be careful. Here's a popular kind of little energy boost thing, but it brings you up and takes you down. Sorry, this picture's not great, but if you see ingredients, it says fructose is the very first ingredient. So you take this and you'll feel good, and then you'll crash later. Here's my personal favorite, is 5-Hour Energy. Now 5-Hour Energy has no extra added sugar. It does have a little sucralose in it, so if you're a purist in that form, you may want to stay away. But the 5-Hour Energy does not give you a crash afterwards. It's mostly B vitamins. Now here, breads. Breads can be tricky. It's amazing when you read the labels how many different things can go into breads. You know, you think flour and eggs and water, but some have high fructose corn syrup, some don't. Here's one that says no high fructose corn syrup. It's not too bad. It's about 70 calories per slice. Here's a whole wheat muffin, and I can't even pronounce some of the stuff that's in it. It has 1 gram of sugar, but it does come from high fructose corn syrup. Here's one from Thomas English Muffins. No high fructose corn syrup. Uses a little sucralose. It's less than a gram of sugar. It's 100 calories. For a whole muffin. So make sure you start looking at these labels, reading the labels, see what's there, because I promise you those hidden sugars can really mess you up in your program. We'll see you guys at the top.